Hello, welcome to another contrast color compare, contrast and speed paint. Today we have orange colors. Orange is one of my favorite colors to paint. Not because it doesn't cover well. Some people say orange is their worst color to paint. I just love painting it because I think it really adds a little something to your miniatures, so I like to do a little splash of orange as kind of my theme. So of course, I wanted to check out these paints. And so I did get them up on, here's our new Contrast Swatch Sticks 2.0. So these are swatch sticks now with skulls on them. So I just do a couple of skulls from the Citadel Skull Kit, prime that nice and white there, just like that, and then put the contrast or speed paint over the top of them. And so today we have the good old contrast Gryph Hound Orange. This is a orange contrast paint I've been using for a while. And on the Army Painter side, we have two contenders for kind of similarity with it. We have, of course, Fire Giant Orange. It has orange in the name. And then we have the Zealot Yellow. And the reason for that is because if you look on my palette here, you see that splotch right there, it looks orange. That's actually the Zealot Yellow. And so I wanted to see just how orange does this turn out. And so let's take a look here, comparing our two Army Painter colors first to see that Zealot Yellow does have an orange kind of hint to it, especially in those recesses. It's a really nice color. I really like it a lot. You could even probably put it over like a metallic silver to make kind of like a shiny gold color. You could do a lot with that. Very versatile paint. The Fire Giant Orange, on the other hand, has almost the same color in those recesses. Like, look at those skeleton eyes. But is definitely orange on the outside. So you've almost kind of got like a bright orange with this Zealot Yellow, and then like a more of a muted orange with this Fire Giant Orange. Two colors, by the way, that come in the Speed Paint starter set, so you're going to get both of these if you do get that Speed Paint starter set. As far as similarity with the Citadel Gryph Hound Orange, you'll notice here that Fire Giant Orange is very similar. I would say the Gryph Hound Orange is just a little darker in those recesses. That's about it. Maybe a little darker just in general. Both great colors of orange. I like how the Fire Giant Orange spreads just a little bit better, and I do like it comes in that dropper bottle, so I am a big fan of that. Overall, for these colors, I definitely say Zealot Yellow is worth getting, so definitely if you're thinking about doing the Army Painter Speed Paint, just get the starter set. It comes with it. It's a nice color to have around. I think it's going to be very versatile. I've been loving the Fire Giant Orange, so also great colors. I've used this Gryph Hound Orange for a while. It's pretty nice. All of these are just fine paints, so up to you which one you end up wanting to get for your painting needs. The only thing I'll say is that if you have one of these two, the Fire Giant Orange or the Gryph Hound Orange, you probably don't need to buy the other one. So do that, though. If you already have the Gryph Hound and you're thinking, oh, then I don't need to buy the starter kit, I wouldn't base that off of just one paint. I would get the starter kit unless you don't need about half of the paints in there, just because it's such a convenient kit, and it's price-wise not so bad, and it does come with a decent brush for shading and washing, maybe if not one for the miniatures. Anyways, or shading and washing if not for the speed paint. It's definitely for miniatures. That's what we're talking about here. Alright, well, that's my thoughts on these orange colors. You will notice I do not have any of the Citadel yellows in this video, and I'm actually not really planning to pick those up. I don't really have a need for them, and so once I film every other contrast and speed paint color compare, then maybe you'll see those make an appearance on the channel. Alright, hope this was useful. Take care. Let's get gaming.